Right, we've got a little lively lance and we're just coming up to some reef. Let's see if we can get something to smoke that lance. Something's having a go. We're in. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Every now and then it's just giving an almighty kick. There's a hell of a lot of weight there. It's a solid old fish, this one. This rod is doubled. Hello folks, a very warm welcome back, and it's lovely to have you back with us. As you can see, back out on the boat, bobbing about with the old rough stuff going on again. We've got quite a stiff northerly breeze coming in, and it has put a little bit of a chop on the water. I'm currently about 15 to 16 miles from port, and I've got a bucket load of live sandeels that I've jigged up over a sandbar on the way out here. I'm just heading over now to a couple of wrecks that are dotted about, and I'm going to be running over the wrecks with some live sandeels, trying to get myself a bite or two. There you go. Little live sandeel on a spoon setup, and we're just going to be dropping it down to the bottom and then just doing the old wind up and drop down, wind up and drop down technique. That's how you do it. Do a nice, very, very slow retrieve. Let the sandeel do the work. But you don't just want to drag the bottom, because you're just going to get caught on the wreck straight away. So you've got to slowly bring it up. Starting the day with, there's a knock, there's a knock. Well, that's just been done by something there. There we go, we're in. We're on, guys. Something's jagging around. Something hit it. I just let it eat it, and then it's off the back of the wreck, that was. Definitely took a liking for that sandeel anyway off the front of the wreck. Whatever it is, it's a pollock. It's a little pollock. Just going to dart this one back. There you go, first fish of the day. A little small pollock. We've got some massive lance here. Just trying to grab whatever comes first. There you see, I've got a size 5.0 top gun hook, and the size of these lance just as well, I reckon. I'm just nipping it straight through the nose, like so. Nice wriggly bait. Flick it down. Let the lance do the work. There's a bite, there's a bite. What I like to do is, if I get a hit, rather than keep winding, I like to just see, there we go, there's another hit, there's a hit, there's a hit. Oh, I've just been done there. There, we're in, we're in. As I say, let the lance do the work. Well, there we go. Let the lance do the work. That's going nicely. When I fish this type of technique, when I feel a hit, I tend to stop winding. Completely the opposite to when you're fishing your standard sort of boom and lure technique, because obviously you've actually got a live bait there, and once they've stunned it, it's best just to let them eat it. I've got these top gun hooks, they're practically circle hooks, and you're better off just letting them eat it and then bend the rod over. That was a lovely hit right on the wreck. Nice and steady does it. It's a big old bait that was. It's another pollock. Not a huge fish, not very big size so far, but that may change. Oh, he's an angry one. There we go. There's a knock. There we go. There's a hit. There's a hit. Go on then, take it. Something's having a go. There we go, there we go. Go on, we're in. There we go, there we go. Go on, we're in. That took a while to take that, didn't it? It was being very, very funny. Very, very finicky. It hit it, stunned it. And this feels like a good, solid lump. Feels like I've got into the wreck. I have got into it. That's out of the wreck. We're involved here, folk, in to a bit of a different fight, I think. Well, there you have it. That one nestled me into the wreck to start with. Right, so here we are. We've come back in from the wrecks and we're now drifting over a couple of sandbars and some plateaus, and I've got just a running lead set up on 35 pound fluorocarbon snood down to a size 4.0 Manta Extra hook, and I'm using either fillets of lance or flappers, as you can see, of Sandeel. So that's the plan. Hopefully we can find a Mr. Turbot. You never know. You can always pick up blom rays and things like that. There's always other small stuff as well, but ideally my main target today is the turbot. I'd love to catch a nice turbot here. So let's give it a spin. Sorry about the hairdo, guys, but I've had my hat on all morning and it's gone a little bit skew with. All we're doing with this fishing is I'm just dropping the bait down to the bottom, and then we're just letting the drift take us right over all of the sandbars and the undulated little areas, where the likely areas where the turbot and the other fish may well be sitting, and you're just running your bait right across it and disturbing a bit of the sand, and obviously you know, every now and then you get a bit of an inquiry. Right, I've just had a hit. quite an aggressive nibbly hit. Not quite sure what it is having a go at it, but I'm paddling a bit of line out now. Always got to do it to make sure. And then I'm gonna just tighten up and let it start dragging again. And let's see if whatever it was has eaten it. It has it? Yeah, it's nibbling away still. I'm just bending into it, we're in. We've got something on. They're circling round. We've got a gurnard. I'll hold that one out for you folks to see. Have a look at that. What a beautiful fish. I'm not sure if it's a grey gurnard. I don't know which one it is. I'll have to ask. It's a lovely fish. Let's throw him back. Yeah, he's gone back. Lovely. Check that weather out, people. Must be bloody mental. I'm hiding in the cuddy here. It is absolutely lashing down. Skies have gone black, and yeah, I'm struggling along. Well, we've got ourselves attached to I think, by all accounts, a ray. Something's whizzing some drag off heavily. The rod just folded over as we were drifting along, and now it's bolting line out, and yeah, definitely feels ray-like. If we've got a turbot, we've got the daddy of all turbot on here. It's if it's a turbot, it's squeaky bum time. I think we're probably attached to a blom ray here, the way that's just hanging there. Great. it literally, the rod just bent over. I've only just started the drift again, put a new fresh fillet of lance on, and it just started folding over and taking drag, and I've picked the rod up, and yeah, we're well attached here. Excellent stuff. Just hanging there like they do. Excellent. It's just what I was after, a bit of a rod bender. It's been such an hard slog today, really has been. I've been off to the wrecks, as we've seen, managed to nab a few small pollock on the wrecks, and then I've just been doing the drifting over this sand plateau here, and yeah, I've just been catching doggies, as you've seen, small stuff, and at last something's really tidy's grabbed hold. Feels like a really good fish. I think we're attached to a nice blonde ray here. Every now and then he's just giving an almighty kick. There's a hell of a lot of weight there. It's a solid old fish, this one. This rod is doubled. They just stand their ground, and they always give you a workout. It's a good fish, this is, guys. It really is a good fish. Into a bit of a battle royale. Oh yeah. This feels like a really good fish. My back is killing. Just getting the net ready. Here we go, we've got a colour, and we've got, exactly as I suspected, a nice big blonde ray. Oh yes, that is a really good blonde ray. Get in there, haha. Well, oh yeah. How about that one, guys? 20 pounds 6 ounces. Absolute brute of a ray. Get in there. A great big blondie. Lovely stuff. Well happy with that. Oh, 20 pounds 6 of solid muscle. Oh yes. Big mouth, great big mouth. There you go. Check that out, folks. And there you see it, folks. I'm just fishing these great big jumbo lance. I'm just putting on a fillet of the lance. I've got a size 4 Osakuma Manta extra hook, and that is what has just taken me that lovely big blonde ray. Hopefully we can top off the day with a turbot, and I will be a very happy man. Once again on the lance fillet, no kicking, just a dead weight, not that much weight. What do we have? We have got a beautiful looking gurnard. Look at that. That is a beauty of a fish, look. What a lovely looking fish that is. Let's just hold this one up. What a lovely fish, it's like a blooming goldfish, look. Oh, have a look at that. It's a lovely looking fish. Let's toss it back. Oh. Hey. Well, sadly, we haven't caught any turbot on this particular mark, but we've had that beautiful big blonde ray and a couple of lovely, beautiful looking gurnards. So, all in all, very pleased with the outcome. I am now heading to another little spot as I'm making my way back towards port, about 4 or 5 miles steam, and I'm going to be going to fish a couple of reefs, and I'm going to fish with some live bait sandeels over the reefs, hoping that there's a few big bass sitting around the reefs. Right, we've got a little lively lance, and we're just coming up to some reef. Let's see if we can get something to smoke that lance. 122 feet, and we're just above bottom, and we're just swimming it along. Something's having a go. We're in. Haha. Well, something could give it an attack, didn't it? Couple of good bangs, and then off. Excellent. Feels like a pretty solid fish, to be fair. No prizes for guessing what it is. Lovely take that. A couple of good bangs and then just slam the rod over. Lovely stuff. We've been battered and beaten by the weather today, but we've had a very, very good day out. And this one's shooting along. What have we got here? Looks like a very nice pollock. It is. Well, that's a good fish. That's a lovely looking fish there. On the light gear, torpedo, hooked right in the scissors, just how you like them. Can't ask for more than that. There we go. That's what all the fuss was about. Go and torpedo this one back. Well, folks, that's just about gonna do. Unfortunately, we didn't have any bass on the reefs at the end, as you've seen, but we did manage to winkle that nice pollock out on the live baits, which was fun on the light rod. We've obviously had that very nice blonde ray as well, and a few other bits and bobs. But I think today, the way it was going, I was really fearing the worst and thinking I was on for a big blank out. So I'm pleased the way it's ended up. Can't argue with a PB blonde ray and a few other fish to bend the rod and pull the string. Hope you've enjoyed it. Tune in next week and we'll see you again. Thank you very much. Ciao for now.